Hey, this is Scott.
And this is Jay.
And this is the Scott and Jay Show.
Hey, it's a gorgeous weekend in Bartlesville. And,
It's a gorgeous week. It is a gorgeous weekend in Bartlesville. Man, the
so-
weather is
the
unbelievable.
last couple of days have been awesome.
Just came back from Bakersfield, California, where it's a balmy 108.
Bakersfield.
You know,
Ooh,
nice and
enjoy.
toasty. Yeah. Nothing but, dust, dirt. You know, in Bakersfield, they're trying to grow stuff out there. There's even a sign that says, it won't grow if it don't flow. Well, they're like in the middle of a drought, and it's in the desert. So why would you even try to grow something out there? Anyway, don't get me started. Here's to Bartlesville.
Cheers. Yeah. They got better coffee here,
Yeah.
too, anyway.
Man, Jude's Health and Java House. They've got some of the best coffee in Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
Extremely good. What you drinking there? Is that velvet?
No, that's blue velvet.
Only available at Jude Health and Java House.
In Bartlesville, Oklahoma. So, the Bartlesville, as you drive around Bartlesville, we have some, we actually have a pretty good skyline when it comes to a town our size.
Yep.
Price Tower being the most noticeable, maybe the Bartlesville Community Center. But sounds like something's in the works for some public artworks.
Like a visual art, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about visual
Art. Yeah. So the Bartlesville Visual Arts Commission is starting up here.
or BVAC?
BVAC, we'll
Yes.
call it BVAC from now on. Is coming
Not
up.
be back, but BVAC.
BVAC is starting up in Bartlesville, and I guess they're kind of looking for, and this whole discussion that we have today is based on an article that Julie Pranger did in the Bartlesville, what is it?
B magazine.
The B magazine.
Yeah. Ta-da!
B magazine.
Ba-ba-da.
Julie Pranger wrote a nice article, a nice piece in the magazine about BVAC and what's coming up. So we have public artwork already with the various buffalo
Yes.
around. Other than that, there's not really much sculpture, except for that one statue in the Bartlesville Community Center.
They had the naked statue?
The naked statue,
Yeah, so I had some friends that got arrested for trying to put a dress over the naked statue. They felt like little public nudity was not in order.
Actually, though, it's so abstract that it's kind of hard to...
True.
I mean, you get it, but it's not, like, flaunting.
There's a couple of other kind of monument statues at the mall as well.
Yeah,
They have the soldier on the
Right.
back side of the mall, and they
Right.
also have the airplane.
The airplane mounted, towards the back. So there's a few pieces, but I guess the BVAC has decided that we need to up the game a little bit as far as visual arts goes, and so
What better place than
the roundabout on Price Road, where it looks like they've already commissioned a gentleman by the name of Kevin Botts from Bartlesville, actually.
Bartlesville grad, Bartlesville.
And he went to Tri-County Tech, got a diploma from a graphic arts diploma from Tri-County, and looks like he finished his degree at the Visual Arts in New York. So Kevin
Also
Botts.
studied in Georgia and Texas, so he very well-rounded artist, and one of his sculptures is, I guess, going to be chosen for the roundabout.
So how would you describe his art, his sculptures? How would you generally overall?
It's a
What's
use
the
of
theme?
metal and paper. So treating metal as if it were paper. So most of his works are of origami,
Like giant pieces of origami.
yeah, or just folded up piece of paper. That the ones I like the best are the folded up piece of paper that have been unfolded, and then he makes a metal sculpture that's like 10 feet tall. That they have different wrinkles in the paper from where it was folded, and so he takes those dimensions off of that piece of paper and makes
Blows it up.
It blows it up and makes it into a
Steel sculpture.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it looks nice. So the one at the roundabout's called Folding Planes, is that right?
Yeah, so it starts out with a flat piece of paper, and as it's being folded in the different corners to make a paper airplane, it's taking flight.
Cool.
So it's really neat.
And he's done this artwork before. I mean, there's
Yep. So
there's other versions of this piece that we're talking about elsewhere, right?
there's other versions of it. There's one, if you've ever been down to Houston, there's one in Houston. He's got some others that are just like it. The one that they're showing for what we're going to get has a kind of an archway or a circle around it.
So he's changed it up a little bit.
Yeah, there's some that don't have the circle. It's a really neat sculpture, and it's I forget exactly how tall it is.
16, I think it's 16 feet.
Yeah, so you should be able to see it as you crest the hill from either direction. They all hills kind of lead to that central
To the roundabout.
roundabout spot. So.
All right. So that's cool. So Kevin Box, you can check out his website here. We'll list his website down here. You can check out his sculptures. And congratulations to BVAC for bringing visual arts to Bartlesville.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you want to make a donation to the BVAC, Bartlesville Visual Arts Commission, just right down here, a list is how you can make a donation to the committee to help fund that project. So there you go.
Yeah, there you have it.
BVAC.
BVAC.
So I was flying on speaking of folding planes, is that a nice way to segue into my flight back from California? We were on Southwest Airlines, and this lady, I guess her birthday was that day, and she was 83 years old. So the stewardess got online and said, "Hey everybody, this lady's 83 years old. Today's her birthday. Let's all sing happy birthday to her, and let's light the candles." So she said, "Everybody hit your stewardess button." So everybody hit the stewardess button. All the lights came on down the way. Yeah,
Cool.
and then so they brought out a paper, a toilet paper roll with swizzle sticks stuck in the top of it, like candles, and then they took a red magic marker and wrote "Happy Birthday" around it. So they brought it out like it was a cake, and everyone's "Happy Birthday." So we're flying, 35,000 feet, and we're all singing "Happy
All of a
Birthday." So they give the lady her little birthday cake, and everybody claps, and they said, "Okay, let's blow out the candles now on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3." Everybody turns off their stewardess lights, and so it's kind of cool. It's imaginative. That's a good example of use what you've got.
Yep. So
So good job, Southwest Airlines. That was a good little. I enjoyed that, and I know the lady did. Speaking of artwork, earlier we were talking about public works of art, and do you remember that time in high school when you climbed up to the top of that one sculpture here in town, and when you got to the very top, it caught the back of your pants and you were dangling from the top? How your belt loose, and then by the time you got down, how'd they get you down?